Hey y'all, it's your girl Samantha and I am back with another mukbang. I know I was busy this holiday, so I had to come with another one, and this one's special tonight, so I'm gonna get right to it. I cooked some sausage and peppers, and then normally people that eat sausage and peppers would have it like pasta or something, but we've had pasta already, so I'm past that. So I made some sausage and peppers in a nice sauce over some mashed potatoes. And then I got some cheddar bay biscuits that I made into a sheet, like I told y'all the last time, and some corn tortillas because I've had this hankering for them in the last few weeks, so I've been eating them like crazy. And as you can see, the only thing on here that is healthy enough is the peppers, so I had to get me a salad. No dressing, just a little oil and vinegar, some Parmesan cheese, lettuce, and those tomatoes are the colorful tomatoes. And as you know, I got my hot honey still going strong, and my cup of water. Gotta go keep hydrated. So tonight we're gonna do something different. Tonight I'm gonna be answering some questions that some of you may or may not have been wondering. And my husband, who is behind the camera, who always makes sure my videos are pristine, will be the one asking me the questions. So as you hear his voice, that's just telling you who's my man. So as I eat, I'm gonna be answering the questions, and while I do that, make sure y'all like, share, comment down below. Let me know, how you feel about my answers. Maybe y'all have a different answer. And make sure to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can get these notifications flowing. We're gonna have a lot of things going on, and tonight we're gonna kick it off. I'm ready. Maybe. All right, so, honey, I'm ready.
What's up, you guys? It's your boy JR. I'm finally here for the first time, but I'm not really here for the first time. But before we get into these questions, also subscribe to my channel as well, and that is Golden/J on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to that channel as well. So let's get into these questions. Are you ready, babe, for these questions?
I'm ready.
First question. What are you most passionate about right now?
Well, career-wise, I would say I'd be more passionate about cooking. It's my thing, it's always been my thing. But life-wise, I believe that my passion is my family. Because when you're dedicated to something and you love something, that's something I would call a passion. And I'm dedicated to my family, and I'm dedicated to this cooking, and I'm dedicated to the YouTube. So I believe at this moment I got 2 or 3 passions, but my most dedicated one would be my family, because I haven't came up with a good cookbook yet. I'm still working on it.
Second question. If you could go back 5 years, what would you change about your future? If you could go back 5 years, what would you change about your future?
I probably would say the thing I would probably change is I think the only thing I would really change about anything is probably like my position, like where I lived, like my home address. I feel like I could have been a little more smarter at finding a better place, but I feel like my life turned out pretty great, so I don't feel like anything could have changed except for maybe my address. I feel like maybe if I had a different place, maybe if it was a home, like a full home, it would have been longer years, it would have been bigger and better, so I think that would be the only thing I would change. It's my position of where I lived.
Okay. Let's just hope your fans and your people out there believe your answers out there, even though we're only on the 3rd question. But I gotta rattle the chain a little bit, guys. I gotta rattle the chain a little bit. 3rd question.
Here we go.
Have you traveled much? If so, where have you traveled or where do you want to go?
Well, I've traveled because my family moved around. So with that, I was able to travel in that type of way. And I ended up moving a few times myself. And, that was my decisions as well. So I have traveled. I've been to Florida. I've been to Seattle, Washington. I've been to San Antonio, Texas. I've been to all 5 boroughs. But if I could say there's a place that I wanted to go or go back to, it would definitely be Seattle, Washington. But there's a couple things that I missed while I was out there. Plus, it's actually really gorgeous on that, right around the outskirts. So I feel like maybe that would be definitely one of them.
And guys, also, you know she loves Seattle because also one of her favorite shows is also what, babe? Grey's Anatomy. And where is that show located at? Seattle. Mm-hmm. And you know that's one of the best shows out there on TV when it was out.
It's still going. And I got the Seahawks jersey on. Come on.
Come on. Seattle on top of Seattle, guys.
It's just showing y'all. It's a beautiful place, though.
Question 4.
Uh-oh.
Did you hear about recent news events? What do you think about it?
I think that's a good question because before this idea, I had a lot of things in my head about what's been on the news. First of all, people are getting crazier by the second. Like, there are so many things that are happening in the world for no reason. COVID didn't go away. COVID is back up and on the rise in Staten Island and in the 5 boroughs. That one's crazy wicked, how everybody's masked off, you don't need to be vaccinated, and then here out of nowhere, boom, gone. That's one. And then you got crazy people that are shooting up subways, and you got people that are just killing teenagers and fighting with little kids because they're crossing the street and shooting for no reason and killing little babies and parents. And one thing that grinds my gears is the parents on the news that kill their kids. There is nothing but stories every single day, multiple, not 1 or 2, but multiple about that. Yeah.
Question number 5. What was the last crazy adventure you went on? Specifics. Specifics. The fans and me want specifics.
Well, it's been quite a long time since I've been on a crazy adventure, but I've been on an amazing adventure last year when me and my husband got time to ourselves for one weekend. And oh my God, we got to go to Times Square. We chilled in the DeLorean, took pictures in it. We walked around and we enjoyed ourselves with the lights and the music, and then we ended up having a great hotel room. The pool itself was a little uninviting because the way that they did it was, it's COVID, so you have to reserve the pool for a certain time. But when you reserve the pool, that also means other people are reserving the pool for the same time, so y'all all swim together. And people was getting crazy in that pool. So besides that, that was my craziest, best adventure. We got to eat at Bubba Gump's. That was an amazing restaurant. Y'all gotta check that out. We got to get that. I don't know what they're called. Portraits, I believe. You know, sketches, portrait. I always wanted one. Got that. And I always wanted to get those pictures in Times Square that look like full-on photography model photos, and we got those. Those was amazing. Those pictures is banging. That was my biggest adventure.
Wow, I am actually happy. That makes me actually pretty happy because she is 29 years old, you guys, and I would have expected for her to say something like in her childhood with her friends, or something like that. So it makes me happy that her crazy adventure was with me.
That's really crazy.
That's cool. That's dope. I love it. Question number 6. What's your favorite time of year and why?
Alright, y'all. Y'all should know this already. I talked about it before. I've said it before. And we're going to do it again. My favorite time of the year is that crisp, beautiful winter morning between November and January, where you get to play all the most amazing holiday music, like the good stuff. You know what it is. You got all the Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, NSYNC's, Mariah Carey's. I even got my little chingity ching. Still told y'all a couple times about that. And the food. I get to go crazy with making, testing, and trying food. Yep, the lights. Even one of the biggest add-ons is the lights. Love it. The music, the lights, and the cooking. There you go.
Christmas. Question number 7. What are you focusing on? Whether it is school or work, what is it that you would want to do forever?
But, I mean, I would love to get paid to eat forever. But right now, I'm focusing on my family. And as you heard my husband say, I'm 29 years old. Thanks. That means I'm going to be 30 this year.
You're welcome.
My birthday.
You're welcome.
Because my birthday is in September. I'm a September Virgo. There is a difference. And with that, I'm just focusing on stability and placement in my life. I'm just focusing on where I want to go and where I want to be. So with that, I want to start a foundation and build from there, and make sure that, we decide where we want to go together as well, because once, wherever we are, I know myself is going to get straight into the cooking. Always will and always gonna be that way. I'm sure if I don't own a food truck by the time I'm 35, which that's one big plan, then I will have whether a catering business or something to do with food, because I cannot stop eating it and touching it and creating things and enjoying it.
Trust me, guys. Don't think that she's saying this because of the questions. Even if I wasn't asking her these questions and I wasn't behind this camera, she would be expressing herself in the same way. That is what she loves. That is what she wants to do. Cooking is her #1 thing in the world. Guaranteed 100%. Don't let these questions fool you guys. Question number 8. We're getting into the big stuff. Are you ready, guys? Can't see me, but I'm excited. What's your biggest deal breaker in a relationship? Biggest deal breaker.
Shit. I don't know, man. I don't know. I have such a... I'm very open-minded, and I feel like that's my problem sometimes. I'm happy where I'm at now, but in my younger days, I was very open-minded.